Hello YouTube, this is Chaos Max coming back at you with another deck profile for Hexaorb Sorceress. Finally got all the cards I needed, so promo, set 6 cards. I'm not sure if I'm going to update this deck for set 6, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be needing any of the cards from there. So starting off with the ride line, we have your basic D starter. If you go second, you draw a card. The grade 1, when ridden upon by the grade 2 Hexaorb Sorceress, you may counterblast 1 and draw a card. Second ability is once per turn, when your drive check sees a trigger unit, you may counterblast 1 and put one of your opponent's front or rear guards to the bottom of their deck. Then we have Hexaorb Sorceress, so when she's ridden upon by Hexaorb Sorceress, you can look at the top 3 cards, rearrange the deck in any order. And then her rearguard skill, when this unit is placed on rearguard, you may look at the top card of your deck, either leave it on top or put it on the bottom. If you put it on the bottom, it gains 2k. Then you have the main grade 3, Hexaorb Sorceress. When your drive check reveals a trigger unit, you may give one of your units an extra 10k, so basically your triggers become 20ks. She cannot give it to herself, unfortunately, but if you have a booster in the back row and you swing, you can give it to the back row unit and it all adds up. And then her second ability is Act, Vanguard, once per turn. If you Persona Road this turn, you can counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, either stack a crit or front on top of the deck, and it gains +1 drive. Alright, moving on to the main deck, we have 3 Hexaorb Sorceress for the main deck. Persona Ride deck, so you gotta max out on your Persona Rides. What I'm really hoping for this deck, but I probably won't happen, is either like an upgraded version of Hexaorb Sorceress or like a grade 4. Yeah. Really hoping this deck gets, or like a guard restrict unit or something. Just something to push it. Moving on to grade 2s, we run 4 Octane Sorceress. So what she does is when she's placed on rearguard and you have a grade 3 or greater Sorceress Vanguard, you may counterblast 1, look at the top 2 cards of the deck, either add them both to your hand or leave them on top. Or you can add 1, leave the other one on top. If you add 2, put 1 card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. And then her second skill actually got added, so it's still continuous, but during the battle that you this unit attacks, if you Persona Road that turn, it gains 5k. So you can swing, gains 5k. If you restand it, gains another 5k. All in goodness of power. For the second grade 2, we run Crest Sorceress, or Cast Sorceress, my mistake. When this unit is placed on rearguard, you can look at the top 2 cards of the deck, rearrange them, and soul charge the top card of your deck. It's a great soul charging unit. This deck uses quite a bit of soul, but uses more counterblast than anything. And to fix that, we actually have 4-side Go Sorceress. So what she does is auto front row rearguard once per turn. When this unit is chosen by the ability of a grade 3 or greater unit with Sorceress in its card name, you may Soul Blast 2, countercharge. If this unit's power was increased or decreased by a trigger effect, you may draw a card. Countercharge and draw. I couldn't ask for more. I was really waiting for this promo to do the deck profile, and one of my friends actually picked up a bunch and was willing to trade. The last grade 2 we have is Exquisite Knight Owen. So when he's placed on rearguard, you may Soul Blast 1, and if your Vanguard is Hexaorb Sorceress, you can look at the top 2. Either leave them on top, leave 1 on top, put 1 to the bottom, put them both to the bottom. And then if this card, when your drive check reveals a trigger unit, you may counterblast 1, and this unit gets 10k. It's a really good powerhouse unit. And for grade 1s, we run 2 of the Ride Line grade 1, which I already explained her effect. Then we have 3 of Recruiting Magic. So what she does is, at the end of the battle that you check to trigger, you may, and your Vanguard is Hexaorb Sorceress, you may Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, and restand one of your rear guards. So like I was saying before with Octane, you can go attack, boost, get a trigger hopefully, restand while retiring this, and then attack again. Great if you hit the over trigger. Our third grade one we run is the Persona Red Searcher. With all the filtering and card grabbing you can do in this deck now, you don't really need to run this more than 2. You can run it as a 3 of, though. I don't really recommend it as a 4 of, unless you have absolutely no other card to run. Next grade one is the new one from set 6, Changing Magic. So act if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Sorceress card name, you can retire this unit and grab a crit or front from your drop zone, put it back into your hand. It's really great for Hexaorb's Persona Red turn, because you can just retire it, grab a crit or a front, whichever one you need, and stack it on top. Our next grade one is the Blitz promo. So if your opponent Vanguard has triple drive, you can just place that and it's free. Otherwise, you discard 1 card, and it is removed from the game after you're done using it. Next, we run 3 PGs, 2 Aegis Mirror, and 2 of the new one. I just like variety, and the FRs just look really cool. And that's it for grade 1s. For triggers, we run 8 crit, 3 front, 2 regular heal, 2 effect heal. I run this one more. I like this one more because there's more units that gain an extra crit by an ability than units restanding. And of course, we just run the Keter Sanctuary over trigger that gives all rear guards drive checks. Plus, if you have this in your hand and you call this and you add 2, you can put this to the bottom of the deck. All in all, what this deck could really use is either a new update to Hexaorb, the main grade 3, or a grade 4 or a guard restrict, something that would help the deck push and battle. But anyways, that's the deck profile. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you do comment what you would like to see more. Sorry, I keep messing up all my words. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode or next video. And I hope everyone has a good day. Bye-bye.